Now bringing Tommy, Curran and Phil Perry, who join us live from Foxborough. And Thomas, I'll start with you. If we look at it basically from Wednesday to Wednesday over the last week, the performance on Sunday and what you heard afterwards, what you heard today, your first impressions of Mac Jones?
Settling in really nicely, I think, not just on the field after that first drop back, but throughout that game. And even in the intangible stuff at the media and the podium, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter a whit. But it is the public face that he puts on things. And I think he's settling into that role and stuff. He does say that a lot. But God bless him, he's just starting out, and I'm sure he'll clean all that up. Phil, was that mean to point that out?
Be that as it may, it's not like any of us have verbal tics, Tom. God forbid. God forbid.
Phil.
Giles, what I learned about Mac Jones over the course of the last week or so is a couple of things. Number one, the toughness that he showed, Tom, I thought in that game was really remarkable. The fact that he absorbed as many hits as he did, 11 over the course of 44 dropbacks, we didn't see him get those kinds of opportunities during the summer. Obviously, you're not getting hit in training camp. The opportunities to get hit in preseason when you're splitting snaps with Cam Newton are few and far between. So that, I think, spoke volumes about his toughness. His teammates, I know, really appreciated that. And the ability to diagnose pre-snap. More exotic stuff against the Dolphins than anything he saw this summer. And I thought he handled it pretty much with flying colors.
Hey, everyone pretty much wants to, by the way, Curran, I love that shirt right there. You're really popping on screen. Everyone wants to take a look at Mac Jones and that performance on Sunday.
It's warm. It's glowing. I can feel it.
I bet you can. They want to take a look at that performance on Sunday and kind of critique it one way or another. But I guess my question is, what's a fair expectation for Mac Jones going into week 2 playing against the Jets?
I think it is based upon game plan and your early success. So it's not statistically what's your expectation. I think you expect a player like Mac Jones to be able to come in and out of every game at about 0.5 over-under interception. If he throws a pick, he better not throw 2, and he probably should be around 65 to 70% completion rate. I think if you're looking for pie-in-the-sky hopes, Phil, you want to see 2 or 3 20-yard plus gainers.
Yeah, I think he should be able to throw the ball a little bit more frequently down the field this coming week, Giles. I don't know what the numbers are going to end up being, but just based on the defense that the Jets play, it's that Seattle style, cover 3. You have room down the seams generally. That's where the Patriots have attacked that defense in the past, and it just so happens you have 2 very highly paid tight ends who should be running the seams and running them quite often. So whether it's Nelson Aguilar down the field, which we saw a couple times last weekend, Hunter Henry, Jonnu Smith, there should just be more opportunities for him to chuck it deep.
Give you 3 for instances, Tommy. On the Patriots against cover 3s, it would be James White against the San Diego Chargers, Los Angeles Chargers in the 2018 playoffs, had 1 million catches. Obviously, the Super Bowl, James White had 1 million catches against that cover 3. Against Atlanta and Dan Quinn, and Seattle in the Super Bowl, Shane Vereen also had 1 million catches. That's 3 million catches against the cover 3 that we've seen.
That's a lot of completions, though, as well for Mac Jones, if you're thinking about it that way. Okay.
It certainly is.
If you look at the Jets, and I look at Robert Saleh, I look at Zach Wilson as guys who might be capable. Maybe the Jets are on their way up. Maybe they'll improve. But do they have enough to hang with the Patriots in week 2? Phil?
I think they have enough to hang with them just because I'm not sure what the Patriots are yet, Tom. I mean, they scored 16 points against a defense that is very good and that pressured effectively. So I'll give the Patriots that. But we still haven't seen it come together just yet. So it's hard for me to say this is going to be a blowout just because we don't know enough about the Patriots. But I would say, Tom, I like the matchup of Bill Belichick against Zach Wilson. I think they'll be able to pressure him into some trouble.
Yeah, I think they're going to make a souffle out of the Jets on Sunday. It's going to be a beatdown again, folks. This is the type of game that's an absolute layup. Bill Belichick doesn't.
Again?
And he hates the Jets. Well, I predicted beatdown last week as well.
Right.
Bill Belichick does not like the Jets. And that will add extra fuel to the fire. And I'm guessing that Robert Saleh is still very much in the getting his feet wet. He's probably up to his knees on the ladder and saying, I'm just getting used to the water here. Don't splash me. And he's going to get splashed.
Well, the water's still warm. You're out there in the short sleeves and everything else. All right, that's Phil and Tom down in Foxborough.
Maybe we could add that shirt to the fire.
It either is fire or, as Phil just said right there.